Hey guys, how you doing? It's Wynter here from Hanson Audio, and today we have the first part of our 3-part video series where we will be taking the Molten Kit and I will be showing you my complete mix process from start to finish, to how I process these drums, how I use them to write drum parts, how I root them out, and then how I mix them. In this part of the video, you'll see me writing drums for an epic song written by my good buddy Francesco. Follow along and watch how I write drum parts with the Molten Kit by Hanson Audio. Hello everybody and welcome back. Okay, so let's dive into our session. We've got a little song here written by my good buddy Francesco. It's a really cool little song, so thank you Francesco for sending this in. I haven't really heard this song before, and this is just a little snippet I've broken down. So I'm going to program drums using Hanson Audio Molten Kit, just completely off the top of my head. Now I'm not a drummer, so disclaimer, any drum parts that suck or aren't really feasible by a drummer, I apologise, but let's just say this is for demo purposes only, to give to a real drummer. So now if we kind of look at what I've got going on here, you see I've got the Hanson Audio Molten Kit loaded in Contact along with Crim Drums by Bogren Digital. The Molten Kit is great, it doesn't have cymbals, but good news, in the future maybe we're releasing something with cymbals, so that would be good. So yeah, obviously for now we're using a hybrid of these two kits. Now the good thing is with putting them in one Contact session is I've got a drum map here that will trigger both drum kits. So you see I've got my cymbals and my shells in this drum map, and this drum map will be available for Cubase users. I will link it in the description. All my Hanson Audio kit pieces here and the cymbals from Bogren Digital Crim Drums. So I've done a little mix of this song. We've got some bass going on here, some bass effects, no real processing on the bass. It's a little rough around the edges, but it will do the job. We've got a lead guitar and we've got some rhythm guitars. So I think the first thing to do is just to take a little listen to what we're working with. So let's take a little listen and then we can program the drums. So this is how I write drums really with this setup. Part 1 of this video will be me just writing drums from the top of my head. It'll probably be the longest part of the video. I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to write drums for this track. Part 2 will be the routing out of Contact and how to do that and how to get the best for your pre-mix, or if you are sending this off to an engineer, get the best files for your mix engineer. Part 3 will be me mixing the drum kit. So let's take a little listen. So we've got a lot of heavy riffs here, and this is perfect for what I want to demonstrate. So just getting started, I'm going to create my MIDI lane here. I'm going to turn grid on, and I'm just going to bring my MIDI lane in for the whole song. Now, I'm going to bring the lane in, and I think the best way to start this is just with some big tom hits. So I'm just going to program in, and I actually want to create kind of realistic drums here. So I'm going to turn off the grid, and I'm going to kick, and let's go floor toms. And we just kind of play around with this timing a little bit, maybe get it a little looser so it sounds like a big realistic tom flam. Ba-bam. Okay, cool. So I kind of stand the drums out with my mouth and then I program them in. So let's do a similar thing here. That one. That actually wants to be moved over to there, and I'm kind of feeling like a pedal hi-hat is what's needed. So here I am going to put grid back on. I'm going to just grid some quarter notes, and I can just do this by dragging across. That sounds kind of cool. It's building the intensity. So I'm not really worried about humanizing it at the moment because this is just a demo. Maybe like a little ride thing, like 16th notes. Let's try that on a ride bell. So yeah, we just go ride bell. No, maybe that tom flam back again. So we kind of changed around the placement of the beat. I don't like that as much. Let's put that there. Cool. Let's see if we can do anything cool with this. Maybe like a bucket. Where do I want it? Maybe there. On the beat? No, I don't know. I don't know where I want this. I kind of like it though. And this is it. This is how I get the creative ideas. I just kind of come up with them and I kind of just hum them or sing them in my head and I kind of just place them down. No, I like it, but I'm going to put it later in the song. I don't know where I want this. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I don't know, I can't fit that in, so I'm just going to delete it. To be honest, it's fine, just delete things you don't need. Cool, so here, I'm feeling like a big 4 to the floor. So maybe left crash, right crash. And we're literally just gonna, I'm gonna turn off grid here to get that realistic kind of flam. And then back on grid for the kick. And then we'll copy that flam. Yeah, that sounds cool. I like that. This really kind of makes your head move. And this, just feel free to experiment with different drum beats. I'm going to try and kind of get as many as I can in this section. I'm going to get rid of that second cymbal, bring it back there. And these drums sound great already. It kind of already sounds like a finished mix. I feel like we should accent the da-da-da-da with cymbals. So let's go China here. We can like do it on a China's. That's cool. Da-da-da-da, and maybe like a little. And then maybe like inverse it the second time around. So starting with that one to that one to that one to back to that one again. That's cool. Digga 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 on the feet. That's it. Digga 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 digga. And just keep that 4 to the floor on the crash. But we could do it between the bell and the ride, I guess. And obviously we need to humanize these, otherwise they're going to sound like a machine gun. Digga digga digga, and then that'll be the snare there. Yeah, that's cool. Copy paste. So that's the cool thing with this. You can copy paste. And then we'll do like a fill. Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe like being like a choke. Try like a left crash choke. Yeah, that's cool. Bit sooner maybe. And let's follow the feet here. So you can see I'm just kind of playing. I'm literally just sketching. Bat. Let's do like a big tom thing. And we'll just turn grid off here by pressing J. And then just get those flams in. Snare there. And maybe that same floor tom. No, back to that tom. Okay, I feel like it's time to change the groove here. I'm not liking that ride thing anymore, and that's fine. I do want to just keep the crash going, I think. I do want this to be a little bit more accented. But we can automate that, and that's the reason why we're doing a 3-part video series, because I can get that sounding better in part 3. Okay, so here we're going to follow the... Ooh, actually, does the riff change? Where does the riff change? Okay, so I don't want to change that yet. I want to go into maybe like a skank beat. Let's try that. Let's try that. That's kind of cool, like a thrash beat. But I feel it actually come a little bit towards the end. Okay. So what happens if we go... Maybe, let's try that. Don't like it. I do not like it. I don't know what to put here. Let's have fun. What happens if we straight double kick it? It's like a DB. And then half time it. That's kind of cool. Groovy. It's not very creative. Let's kind of keep our creative juices going. What happens if we go? Follow the guitars with a kick. And every time it goes no, we do like a little gallop. So you can hear I'm just listening to the guitars and finding out where to put the kicks. Kind of having fun with it. Cool, and then we can do a tom fill leading into that riff. I like that. Look at. So half time on the snare. It's kind of like bleed from within-y. I like that. And I'm left crash, right crash, right crash, left crash. So so let's try that. Right crash 2, left crash 2. Maybe like a triangle kind of thing. And then onto the China, playing every offbeat, maybe? No, on the beat. And copy that da-na-na-na for the... This bit. You can kind of see I'm just doing this at the beginning, and then I'm going off of the da-na-na-na, and then I'm going back to it. And then let's get rid of that, actually just have that, and then we'll go kick, kick, tom, tom, just a roll down. Copy this beat we're going to have the hi-hat on the snare drum. Start with the crash onto the hi-hat for this bit, fully open. And actually we are just playing it on the snare. And then maybe just to build a climax, we'll just do that. No. And then one of them big tom flams that we've got, turn off the grid. Let's just listen to what we've got so far. Okay, I feel like this fill needs to be a little more intense to carry it. So we'll do the little double fill. So we'll go to 16ths. And we'll do something like da-da, 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 da-da. Maybe switch to a rack tom. No, I don't want it starting there, so maybe we'll start there. Maybe I'll do it as threes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. But I'll start it on the snare to the kick. That's cool. I feel like the snare needs to be here, so again, I'll start that on the snare. I feel like this is overkill. Try something like that. That's cool. Yeah, perfect. Happy with that. Moving on. Da, 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 da. So this is where we're going to go half time. So I'm just listening to the guitars and programming what it is on the feet. Da-na-na. Might do something with a da-na-na. So we'll just leave it at that for the time being. Well, I don't want to put a snare there. So sometimes it helps just air drum. Cool. So that's, and then I kind of do want to go to China here. China. Oh, here it is. Both Chinas, and then we'll just go quarter notes on China 1. Cool. And then what do I want for da-na-na? Maybe again, just that same thing that we got going on here. Na-na-na. That doesn't sound right. Na-na-na. See, that's... Yeah. Maybe like on a ride, just like a cool little... That's kind of cool. But I'm not vibing with it. Maybe on the toms. That's kind of cool. And then just feet underneath it, maybe. And then maybe stack it with something. Can you stack it with a snare? Oh, no, just that's it, just a snare. Oh, no, it did sound kind of cool with a tom. So maybe we'll do, I'm just going to snap these off the grid, just for that little flam. That's too loose. Bring this in a little bit. That's still too loose. Bring this on. There we go. Maybe bring the snare down in velocity just a little bit. A little more. We still need one more. Yeah. That's cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might go triplets on the ride. We'll see what happens. But okay, so this is the thing. I don't want that China to break. It loses energy there, so I'm gonna have to get rid of floor tom, I think. And then let's change it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might just do like a little. I'm not the best at programming fills, as you can probably tell. But that's okay, because our goal for this is to give it to a real drummer. There we go. Kind of want to get a blast in, kind of want to get this thing on the ride in. Let's see if my thing on the ride actually works. So I'm just going to try it. Ride. That's too fast. Yeah, it does. Right. So maybe let's just see if it works under this beat. That's what I want. Bat. Triplet. Yeah, so it's definitely quarter-note triplets. How do I work that with a feet? Let's see what happens if I just put quarter-note triplets on the feet. Just like to there. And then again on the ride. And then I'm going to start taking these feet out. Da. Let's try that. I don't know. It's a cool idea, but I'm not confident enough to program it in. I'm not sure how to get it. So we'll go with my original idea, which is to show you how good the Molten Kit is at blast beats. Ready? So we're going to program in blasts here. Now we're going to go 16th on the feet, and then snare on every 8th note. And we just lower this. Sounds huge. Oh, we need to bring this into 16th. Something's going on with this fill. Oh, huge. Humongous. Where's our break for the... Okay, so we got quite a while to blast. So let's do... So we will blast on the ride. I mean, triplets over this, maybe? Yeah, baby, that's it. There we go, we got it. We got the idea. That's cool. And then we're going into like a black metal fill here. 16ths. So it'd be 2 on the snare. Get rid of that. 2 on the snare, 2 on the tom. 2 on the snare. So, oh, that's alright. And then here. What a low velocity of these subsequent ones. I kind of just like it. I kind of just might just do it again. You know, I'm not scared. And then we'll do something there. Switch back to quarter-note triplets. And then once we do something crazy, you go to 8th notes and then put all the offs on the ride. That might not even be humanly possible, but We'll see. That sounds silly. Oh, maybe let's go like Tom Flam that we had earlier, which I like. It's like a kind of signifier for a section being finished. Ah, what happens if we go? Let's try this. That's cool. Okay, so we need one more 16th there. That's cool. I'm happy with that. I might just head to ride out. I like that. Maybe I'll take the feet out and just have them underneath the feet. Once we go to triplets on the feet, maybe less wonky. That's cool. I like that. I'm happy with that. Cool. Right, chorus. Needs to be big and epic. Okay, so what I'm feeling is this, right? Straight 16ths or even 8ths. Da, da, da. So we're going to follow the guitar. Da, 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 da. That. Yeah, cool. Right, that's our kick pattern. Put our snares in. There. There. So then the displacement happens. Let's try that. Maybe I end up moving it. Okay, so I've got a cool idea for the cymbals. So left crash, right crash. Just everything changes when you add cymbals on it. So this would be on the chinas. Da da da. That's cool. And then we move to the second crash for this bit. And then inverse it for this bit. Let's try that. I kind of want something to change here. Let's try hitting it on the splash. No, it's too staccato. Let's try like a hat. Crash 2. That's cool. I don't know how I want this to go. Do a gap and then maybe like a little splash in here. That's cool. Lower the velocity of these, and that was loud. And then here, da-da-ga, da-da-ga. Yeah, I like that. Ding, 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 ding. So this is where we're going to go faster on the ride here. I don't know if that's playable. And then China on this bit. Dirt. Yeah, look at that. I love that. That's cool. I'm really happy with that. And then I think we just need to copy that for the rest of the section. Because obviously a drummer's going to add little fills in and stuff. Diddle it. Maybe we can just add a little tom in here. Oh, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Awesome. I think that's it. Amazing, I'm really happy with that. So next up is part 2, and in that bit I'll be taking out all of the audio files from Kontakt and making audio stems by rooting out of Kontakt. That can be quite overwhelming and daunting for new Kontakt users, so I will show you how to do it. Then in part 3, I'll be mixing the drums and finalizing everything. I hope this showed you a little bit of how I create drum parts. I'm not a drummer, so apologies if there's any blatant mistakes or anything, but I think for a demo this is good enough to hand off to a drummer. Brilliant. Thanks for watching. This is Wynter from Hanson Audio, and I hope you learned something, and I will see you again soon.